What's up, everybody? It's John Eric Poli here with my MMA news, and today we're going to take a deeper look at the co-main event of UFC 296, which will be going down this Saturday night. It is a UFC flyweight championship fight between the current champ Alexandre Pantoja and the challenger Brandon Royval. This is a rematch where Pantoja won the first matchup, and I'm going to give you guys my prediction right off the bat, and then we'll break some stuff down here. And that is that I'm going to go with and still for Alexandre Pantoja. But I think this really does have the potential to be a very good fight. And hey, the championship could indeed change hands. I would not be surprised in the slightest here. So first off, this is a matchup between two great gyms, right? Pantoja fighting out of American Top Team, the world-renowned gym there in South Florida. And then Brandon Royval trains out of Factory X Muay Thai in Colorado, another great gym with so many great high-level athletes coming out of it, and they're always working on it. And they've actually had a very successful 2023 within that gym. So great matchup here just between those two gyms. But really, this is a good one stylistically too, right? The longer this fight will stay on the feet, it really does favor Brandon Royval. Now, I went back and watched the first fight before I recorded this interview, and the story of the fight was that Pantoja was able to really smother Royval, get in his face, and take this fight down to the canvas. So if Pantoja is able to do that again, I think it really is going to be a long night for Brandon Royval, and he's really going to have to not only work on his takedown defense, but I've interviewed Brandon Royval before, and I remember one of the interviews, he made a point. It was actually one of his post-fight press conferences. I never heard it before, so I had asked him about it, and he was talking about, he needed to work on his balance more. He has to, dial it up more with the balance work, and I was like, I never heard a fighter talk about balance before ever in a fight. Well, what was that all about? And he was saying, I'm flat-footed, so I'm naturally off balance, and as somebody like myself who's flat-footed, now, I'm not a UFC fighter, I bartend in my other job, but there's times where I find myself, stumbling around the bar a little bit, just getting off balance, just, again, being flat-footed. I get exactly where he's coming from, so he's going to have to make sure he's not in a position where being flat-footed is going to play a factor in this, because again, if this fight gets to the canvas, it really is going to favor Pantoja more and more and more. Again, stands on the feet, really favors Royval. We know all fights start, every round starts standing on the feet, so going to be an interesting matchup. I know the matchmakers have this one close, at least early here in the week, and they do give Pantoja, though, the slight nod. So it's going to be a great matchup. Again, that's the way I see things playing out. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to be a fun fight. Can't wait to see it. And hey, great main event ending the night out too, and I'm going to do a preview and prediction video on that one as well with Leon Edwards taking on Colby Covington and what is going to be another very close fight. So a very entertaining way to end 2023. I know the UFC has the big things planned for the first quarter of 2024, so it's going to be a fun way to end 2023. So can't wait to see how the fights play themselves out.